Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. You're going to have partially obstructed views for the entire game, plus I have to move the camera, so good luck with that. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday afternoon, the 54th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. I'm Dave McKenzie, my partner Scott Hudson alongside. Our first trip to the Eldorado Holiday Tournament as a Carterville Lion. You've been here as with the Hardin Tigers, but I got to tell you what, been here for a couple hours and I'm impressed already.
Well, it's a great venue to have a holiday tournament like this because it's, if you never 3 games combined or it's 2 teams that are, won 12 games combined. This is a place to be in the during the holidays. And Carterville makes their first trip here after leaving the Duster Thomas Classic where they'd been the last few years.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and there's already been 4 games. The first 4 games this morning started at 8 o'clock, 8:30. West Frankfort knocked off Anna Jonesboro 72-52. In Game 2, it was Hardin over Carmi 76-43. Massac County, they beat Hamilton County 50-39 in the game that preceded ours, just finished. It was Edwards County over Vienna 66-54. Carterville comes into the tournament. They got a very, what's the word I want? They got a very generous seeding as they come in on the first year as a number 8 seed in this tourney.
Yeah, they did. I'm a little surprised that they were one of the seeded teams, but, I think, the win over Hardin at first game of the year, that was big for this team. And then, of course, they had the 2-game winning streak, conference games against DuQuoin and Anna Jonesboro, so that probably opened up some eyes. If they were to win this game over Hardin County, they would probably draw the number 1 seed Fairfield Mules. But I think overall, Carterville really couldn't have asked for a better seeding and a better spot in this tournament.
It's going to be a lot of fun as they prepare to take on Hardin County, the Hardin County Cougars. They come into today 4-4, but it's been since December 16th since they played. Just search Carterville Lions versus Hardin County. 12-27-18. You can watch and listen to the game there as well. But let me tell you what, it's going to be a lot of fun as we've got 3 days of high school basketball at one of the best tournaments in the state of Illinois, the 54th Eldorado Holiday Tournament. We'll be back. Our pregame continues here on News Radio WJPF. You can go 90. And then when we get to, I don't know if there will be an anthem. There may not be an anthem, so we'll take one more break, make it a 90 as well. I'll see if they're going to do an anthem. We can use it for that, but if not, we'll have to roll it. Welcome back to Eldorado High School on a Thursday afternoon. Carterville preparing to take on the Hardin County Cougars. Scott Hudson, a team that is 4-4 on the season. They play in the Greater Egyptian Conference, I believe. We don't know a whole, truthfully, I couldn't find a whole lot on them when I was doing game prep. What do you know about the Cougars?
Well, they did play, they've lost to Benton, a team that Carterville will play, later this year. They've lost to AJ, a team Carterville has already played. So that's probably the one common opponent the 2 teams have had. Hardin County does not play the schedule that Carterville does. This is where Carterville's schedule should play big into this game. Carterville should be able to come out and dominate this game. The 2 things that Carterville's been the most consistent at this year is not shooting well from the outside and turnovers. Those are two things that can keep a team like Hardin County in the game and give them the idea that they might be able to pull an upset. If Carterville can handle the ball, and I think when you look at Carterville's success offensively, it's been with Garby and when Downing gets inside. I think with Garby's strength and with Downing's ability to play inside-outside, that should pay big dividends today for Carterville. If those two come to play, I think Hardin County is going to have a hard time staying with the Lions.
Carterville Lady Lions are playing in the Rangerette Christmas Classic at Benton, and they won just a little bit ago. They beat Christopher 70-44. Janiah Thompson with 20 points for the Lions. Abby Crane with 17. The Lady Lions find themselves at 12-2, and the last year they played, Scott, in the championship game of the Rangerette Christmas Classic against Harrisburg. Harrisburg, a week ago, the #1 team in Class 2A, they've had 2 losses. The last 2 games they've got beat. They were beat today at Benton.
Yeah, really kind of unexpected to see them lose. But, you know, this may be kind of a godsend because if you're going to lose, you'd rather lose now than get in the postseason and lose your first game. Maybe you regroup from this. I don't know, but it was a shocker when I saw that earlier today. And the Carterville Lady Lions, I think, have an excellent opportunity to go in and win that tournament.
They're 12-2. Good luck to Matt Crane and the Lady Lions. We are glad to have you with us here on News Radio WJPF as the Carterville Lions prepare to take on Hardin County Cougars here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Now, Scott, Eldorado, that home court advantage has played in the last 2 years. They're a 2-time defending champion.
Eldorado's had some very good basketball teams the last couple of years. I looked at their roster this year. They are a very young team. They are the #4 seed in their own tournament.
Steve McKenzie along with Scott Hudson as the starting lineups for both teams are getting ready to be announced. We'll talk, Scott, first about the Hardin County Cougars. They're going to go with the 5'11" sophomore Johnny Johnson. He wears #3. His brother Jermaine Johnson, the 5'8" sophomore, that wears #4. Also a senior, 5'11", #10, Jaron Austin. Then they have the big guy in the middle, 6'5" senior Conrad Calzert. And finally, the 6'2" senior Gabe Fowler. So it'll be Johnny Johnson, Jermaine Johnson, Austin, Calzert, and Fowler. The starting lineup for the Carterville Lions will be the same as we've seen the last 3 or 4 games for Coach Shane Hawkins. He's going to go with Bryce Anderson, who comes into the game averaging about 6.2 points a game. And he's been, when he's taken the open shot, he's hit the open shot. And truthfully, I think Bryce Anderson needs to be a shooter and shoot more.
Yeah, I think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive shooting the ball for sure, because he can shoot the ball from the outside. I think he feels like, I'm the point guard, I'm the guy running the offense, I'm supposed to get the assist, I'm supposed to dish the ball off. But with this Carterville team really not having anybody that can shoot the ball consistently from the outside, if you're open, Mr. Anderson, you got to take that shot.
He has been the most consistent on the outside shot, and we'll see how Bryce does. Also, Shane Hawkins is going to go with senior Tyler Biddle, who comes in averaging 1.5 points a game. Austin Garby is the leading scorer average-wise for the Lions, averaging just over 9 points a game. Dylan Moore comes in just over 7 points a game. And then Eli Downen just a little bit over 8 points a game, 8.5 points per game. So it'll be for the Lions, Anderson, Hawkins, Biddle, Garby, Moore, and Downen. The starting lineup for Coach Shane Hawkins and the Carterville Lions. If you would like to watch the game on YouTube, don't forget you can head to Carterville Lions versus Hardin County on YouTube. But just keep in mind, the view is not the best on the stream today. Just simply from our location, we're kind of at the mercy of where they put us, and we'll make do the best we can. Carterville comes into the game 4-6, and they're coming off that loss to Nashville, 44-24. That was on Friday night, and Carterville. I agree with you. We were talking earlier. I think that maybe the Lions could make some noise in this tournament.
Well, I think so. I think they got a good chance to possibly play 4 games in this tournament. They're set up at a pretty good spot. Yes, if they win this game, they'll probably have to play the #1 seed Fairfield Mules. But, again, Carterville's played a very tough schedule, and at some point you hope that works out in your favor, that playing that tough schedule will make you a better team. I noticed the 6'5" kid for Hardin County, Calsert. He is 6'5", but he's very frail. He's very thin. So this is where a Garby and Downen might really be able to get going offensively.
Yep, they're big boys in the paint, and so we'll see how they can do today. Both teams are ready as the Carterville Lions make their way onto the floor. Hardin County is on the floor as well. The officials ready to go. We appreciate you tuning in and listening to Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF. Eli Downen will take the jump ball for Carterville. And it's going to be Hardin County that controls the tip. Johnny Johnson, he wears number 3, runs the point, gets it over to his brother Jermaine, and back to the left side they go to the left wing to Jaron Austin. Up top to Jermaine Johnson to Johnny Johnson. He works his way. We have a whistle and a travel. Turnover.
5-second call. Carterville's defense on the perimeter, very good. Pushed him out almost to half court, and it was a 5-second call.
So Carterville's first possession of the game. Moving from left to right, Carterville the home team in this game. Nice backdoor pass to Austin Garby. Goes up high and gets it, banks it off the board, gets the roll. Carterville's up 2-0.
Garby did a nice job to get that ball to go in because he was hit a little bit.
2-0. Carterville just underway here at the 54th Eldorado Holiday Tournament. As Hardin County with the basketball, the Cougars. They give it to Jermaine Johnson. Left side they go to Jaron Austin. Back to Johnson. Around to the right side with the right-hand dribble. The ball tipped away. Jermaine Johnson picks it up. Rolled an ankle, it looks like, as he's kind of grabbing at his left ankle. Going to walk it off. Ball's going to belong after the foul. It's going to be on Downen. That's the first on Downen. Ball belongs to Hardin County. Dylan Moore defensively up top. Cougars get it into the front court. That's Johnson. Johnny Johnson, number 3. To the right side to Austin. Austin takes it to the rack again. He travels. That's the second turnover now on the Cougars here in the first quarter.
This is probably one of the few games this year, at least to date, where Carterville's guards are probably as quick, if not quicker, than the other team's guards, and I think that's why Coach Hawkins has his guards playing so far out on the perimeter defensively. So far, Carterville's got the ball inside twice and scored easily.
Talked to Shane Hawkins a while ago, and he said that number 2, I do believe. Are they going to say it's on? That's on Fowler of Hardin County. Thought they were going to get Downen for going over the back. Carterville basketball, 4-0 lead. Downen takes the inbounds pass up top, right side, now to Dylan Moore. Down low, they go to Garby. The pass is tipped away. Garby can't handle it. Still rolls around. They call it jump ball. So I don't guess that was a turnover.
Well, you could actually call a turnover on each team. Carterville got the ball back. I'm going to give each team a turnover. I feel like writing today. That's 4 for
You must have bought a new pen.
I did.
Like new ink.
It's a new one that comes with the programs here.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah.
See, it is good. And their hospitality room is good here.
Yep.
Nice crowd at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Always will be. Even for the 10 o'clock game they have tonight, they'll have a a dandy crowd as well. Carterville basketball up top. They work it around to Bryce Anderson, left wing. Dylan Moore, right wing. Now to Anderson. Now left side to go to Biddle. To Anderson, back to Biddle. They're trying to get the ball down low to Downen. He finally gets it, has to kick it out top. And Biddle gets it. Left side to Dylan Moore. They get it in to Garby. Spin move, kicks it over to the right wing. That's Dylan Moore. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 4-0 Lions lead. Anderson to Biddle. Down low to Downen. Has the ball tipped away. Turnover on the Lions. That's number 2.
Yeah, they're just trying to force feed Downen and Garby underneath, but Hardin County is doing a good job of not letting that pass come inside.
Hardin County with the basketball into the front court, moving right to left. Johnson loses his handle of it, but it comes right to Jaron Austin. Austin up top, guarded by Anderson. Bumps him with the right shoulder. Pass tipped away. Another turnover. That's 5 now on Hardin County as Eli Downen gets the bucket and the foul and is going to go to the line and shoot the and one.
Well, Downen did a very good job of defending Calcert on the perimeter. He read that play very well, got in the passing lane, stole it, and then his strength was able to get the ball up and in off the glass and draw the foul. Calcert out of the game now.
This Lions broadcast brought to you by the City of Carterville. Mayor Brad Robinson and the entire City of Carterville, proud sponsors and supporters. Carterville Lions Sports. Austin Garby checks out. Connor Hawkins replaces him. Downen at the line shooting the and one. Free throw is good.
And Stritzel replaces Biddle.
So that's 3 for Downen. Carterville up 7-0. 4:20 remaining here in the opening quarter. First time Carterville Lions have played in the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Eldorado, the 2-time defending champion. That's a turnover on Hardin County as Johnson lost the handle on the ball. Goes into the backcourt. And we have a whistle and a timeout taken by Coach Rodney Lane of Hardin County. It's a 60. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in downtown Carterville for over 30 years. Certified York dealer. They service all brands. Call 985-2502 or visit charliesairconditioningandheating.com. Carterville has the basketball. Connor Hawkins fires from 3. That's off the back of the iron. Dylan Moore gets the rebound to Stritzel, to Anderson, to Hawkins. Drives the left baseline. Floater with the right hand. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out top. But Connor traveled, shuffled the feet as he got the ball. Turnover on the Lions, that's number 3.
Yeah, Carterville's got off to a good start. This has been one of their better starts to a game that they've had in quite some time.
Cougars with the basketball. Johnson, that's Jermaine Johnson. Near side it comes to Jake Vaughn. He's met there by Connor Hawkins. Hawkins into the game a little bit early, and another turnover on the Cougars.
I've got him for 7, and Hardin County cannot handle Carterville's man-to-man defense on the perimeter. Their guards just do not handle the ball very well at all.
So Carterville a chance to go up 9, maybe 10 on this possession. As Dylan Moore shuffled his feet as well. Took that extra step. A turnover on the Lions belongs to the Cougars.
Yeah, Carterville's turned the ball over their last 2 possessions. You don't want to see that start creeping into their game.
Carterville, again, comes in averaging just a little bit over 19 turnovers a game. Johnson for Hardin County to his brother, Johnny. Now to Austin, Jaron Austin with the right-hand dribble, hands it off to Jermaine Johnson. His pass is tipped out of bounds off of Luke Stritzel, and it's going to belong to Hardin County.
I don't know that Hardin County's got the ball inside the paint this entire first quarter.
Inside the arc.
Yeah.
I don't think they've got it inside the arc yet.
Their guards just are not handling the Carterville pressure at all.
Dylan Moore checks out. Cougars with the basketball just below us here at Eldorado High School. Pass is thrown away. The pass from Jake Vaughn goes out of bounds. Number 8, turnover-wise for Hardin County.
The Cougars are yet to score with 2:51 left in the first.
Carson Pearson checks in for Coach Shane Hawkins. Tyler Biddle, this helps the Lions. He's able to get into his bench a little bit. Hawkins is going to fire from 3 way long. And we got a whistle and a foul as Jermaine Johnson got up underneath Stritzel. It's going to be the first on Jermaine Johnson. But Hawk said that he was hoping that he could get into his bench, get them some playing time, get them used to the surroundings here, shooting here.
Well, you've got at least 3, maybe 4 games this week.
Stritzel's shot from the right wing, no good. A whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Tyler Biddle, I believe.
Carterville has now missed their last 4 shots from the field after hitting 3 of their first 5.
Actually call Hawkins on the foul. Cougars basketball from right to left. Into the front court. Into Hardin County.
Now Stritzel knocked the ball out. Right call.
Which Hawkins didn't argue. Cougars looking for their first bucket. Drive down the lane. We got a whistle and a foul before the shot. It's going to be out of bounds just behind the basket. Foul is on number 9 on Hardin County. Quickly the other way. Carson Pearson down low. He's trying to get it past to Garby. Garby, ball was tipped with out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Lions.
Carterville's led 7-0 for about 2, maybe 2.5, 3 minutes now. Offensively, they've kind of hit a little bit of a cold spell.
2:05 remaining in the first quarter. Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson, Carterville's first game here at the EHT. Stritzel passes up the open shot. Connor Hawkins won't. He'll fire it off the back of the iron. No good. Battle for the board comes to Carson Pearson. Lions can reset. Around it goes. Biddle's going to fire from 3. No good. Garby's there to clean it up. Oh, he missed the bunny. And it's the Cougars that get the rebound. Oh, wide open shot. Whistle and a foul on Tyler Biddle. As it was Jaron Austin bringing the ball up the floor for Hardin County.
Yeah, last 7 shots from the field for Carterville have not gone in. That one by Garby, that's what you call a bunny. He didn't go straight up. He kind of leaned in and didn't get it to go in.
The ball's almost turned over by the Cougars in the front court. Into the game. Fowler's back. Gets it to Jermaine Johnson to Johnny Johnson. Right wing. Guarded there by Bryce Anderson. Right side they go. That's Jaron Austin. Austin up top. Jermaine Johnson drives the paint and wants to leave it for the big guy and goes out of bounds. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Carterville's Luke Stritzel. So opportunity goes around up top. The Stritzel free throw line to Moore. Nice ball movement by the Lions. Wide open 3 from Carson Pearson is good.
First 3 of the game by Carterville.
And it's a 10-2 lead under a minute to go. Into the front court with the ball. Double team. Carterville triple team in the top left corner. They throw the ball off the foot of Luke Stritzel. Carterville had 3 defenders on that guy. He had nothing else he could do with it but throw it off.
Had nowhere else to go. I think any time a Hardin County guard or forward will come to the side, Carterville's going to try to get them into another turnover. Hardin County already has 9 in this first quarter.
Find themselves down 8, 42 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. 10-2, 37 seconds on the clock. Right side they go to the right wing. Looking inside, pass is denied, tipped away, and it's Eli Downing with it. Into the front court for the Lions. Carterville can hold for the final shot of the first quarter. They look back at Shane Hawkins, who wipes the sweat off his brow. Barks instruction at his Lions. To our right side, Bryce Anderson's going to run the point. Floats toward the right side, left-hand dribble at 10 seconds left. Dylan Moore, left corner to Downing. Low block, takes it up, puts the ball on News Radio, WJPF. Yes, please, sorry. Ten to 2 the score as we head to the second quarter. Carterville, the 8-point lead.
Carterville only shot 27% in that first quarter. They did have the big three there late in the first quarter. Hardin County did not hit a shot from the field. They may have only attempted one that entire first half because they had 10 turnovers.
They only had 2 free throws, and that was by Jermaine Johnson with about a minute left in the first quarter. But they have the basketball to start play here in the second. We have a whistle and a foul. It's going to...
Hardin County has given Carterville that outside shot if they want it. They're in that 1-2-2 zone, and Carterville's a little reluctant to take that shot right now.
Got to take what they give you as Hardin County turns it over. Garby gets it into the front court. Nice pass to Eli Downing from Bryce Anderson. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to belong to Carterville Lions. That's the first turnover here in the second quarter. Ball belongs to the Cougars.
Yeah, 2 of the last 3 times Downing's had the ball, he's tried to force things that weren't there.
One quarter, Carterville Lions Sports, IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members, a better life for all. We want to say congratulations to Coach Matt Crane and his Carterville Lady Lions. They won their first game at the Benton Rangerette Christmas Classic, 70-44. They're going to play. Carterville Lions come in 4-6 into this tournament, 2-1 in the River to River. Coming off that loss to Nashville on last Friday night, 44-24. Hardin County with the basketball in the front court. Johnny Johnson guarded by Bryce Anderson. Nice defense, man-to-man defense, and they force the turnover. As Garby has to go to the floor, has the ball underneath his legs, jump ball. And the possession arrow belongs to the Carterville Lions.
13 Hardin County turnovers. And Dave, I honestly do not know. Of course, at my age, I forget things quickly. I do not know if Hardin County has attempted a shot inside the paint.
I don't think
even
so.
Outside, even beyond the arc.
I don't think so. I think all they have is a turnover on the Lions.
It was tipped by one of the Hardin County players and hit Anderson at the top of the head and went out of bounds.
That's using your head.
That's right.
Well, that was right there.
I wonder if he played soccer.
I don't know. Nice pass. There's a field goal attempt up and under is good for Jake Vaughn. That's the first field goal for Hardin County in the game at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Carterville into the front court. Left wing they go to Dylan Moore. Nice pass down low to Eli Downing. He knows how to use that board, bank that one home. Downing has 7 points for the Carterville Lions, 7 of the 14.
Downing just used his strength against Cowsert, their big man on that play.
You can see that as the intent of the Lions offense is the ball has to go inside, and they've done jump, travel. 3 turnovers on the Lions in the second.
Usually when Garby gets the ball around the free throw line or a little further out and he starts to dribble, you kind of get a little concerned because he's more of a guy that needs to set up in the paint on the low block, get the ball, turn and shoot. 5:27 remaining in the first half. 10-point
Lions lead 14-4. The 54th Eldorado Holiday Tournament, Carterville's first appearance in it. Nice pass down low as it was Calzert that missed the easy shot. Had it partially blocked from behind. Carterville has it in the front court. Left wing to Dylan Moore. Drives the baseline, gets bumped. And that foul is going to be called on Conrad Calzert. That's going to be the first on him.
You know, the good news is Carterville's up by 10, and they're playing great defense. But the one thing I'd be a little concerned about is with Hardin County only having one field goal in this game, Carterville should be up by maybe as many as 20 right now.
I agree.
Carterville's missed some shots.
Dylan Moore, Luke Stritzel, back to Moore, right wing. Now to Tyler Biddle. Back to Moore, floats around toward the top. Wide open pass,
And Hardin County just turned and watched the shot. Nobody blocked Biddle off, and he got inside, got the rebound. He's going to go to the line.
That foul is called on Gabe Fowler. Tyler Biddle's going to go to the line, shoot the 1-and-1, makes the first. His first point of the game. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Southern Illinois Healthcare, dedicated to the communities they serve. Call 866-744-2468 or visit sih.net. Biddle's second free throw. Little strong rebound to the Cougars. 15-4, Carterville, the 11-point lead. Jaron Austin with the basketball across the free throw line, leaves it for Johnny Johnson. Right-hand dribble between the circles, right side it goes, back to Austin. Finds the cutting Fowler. He has to kick it out to Johnny Johnson. Johnson's going to back it up and reset. Right side they go. There's Austin. He's guarded by Biddle, but he traveled with the basketball before trying to make a move. Another turnover. Belongs to the Lions.
15 Hardin. And it's so nice to see another team with all those turnovers instead of the Lions. Lions have 7, but 15 for the Cougars.
Carterville's basketball.
Stritzel had the ball, jumped up in the air, had nowhere to go with it, and then landed before he could get rid of it. So that's a turnover on Carterville. They now have 8.
4:08 remaining in the half. (15-4), 11-point lead. Heading to the bench, Conrad Calzert, the 6'5" senior.
Hardin County had too many men on the ice.
Did they? Sounds like the Blues.
Yeah, they lead the league in penalties.
Yes, they do. We had to get in our nightly St. Louis Blues gig.
I have 16 turnovers on Hardin County.
Yep. 15 to Cougars with the rebound. Jermaine Johnson, front court to Johnny Johnson. Guarded by Dylan Moore. Left-hand dribble between the circles. Now he's going to circle back the other way toward the right side. Nice backdoor pass. They get it down low to Fowler. He's able to work around, get the shot off, gets the bucket. That is the second field goal for Hardin County in the game. Dylan Moore takes it to the rack, runs over to the top, and they're going to call a block.
And got up the floor before Hardin County could get set.
Officials are...
No, they're not. Dana Pearson, one of the officials, not going to let the 3 players.
Checks out. Garby checks in. Pearson checks in for Coach Shane Hawkins. So on the floor, Stritzel, Garby, Bryce Anderson, Tyler Biddle, free throw shooter Dylan Moore. 10-point lead, 16-6, 3:01 left here in the first quarter. Second one from number 24. The senior. Good. He's got 2. As Dylan Moore is able to get in, knock the ball back out of bounds on the inbound pass. Still belongs to the Cougars. If Carterville hangs on to win this game, they'll play tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Another, didn't see who that was.
Basket by Austin Schmock.
Schmock. He's got 2. Carterville over to Biddle. Left wing, skip pass right side. It goes to Dylan Moore. Have a whistle and a 3-second violation. Believes that's going to be on Garby. That's a turnover on the Lions.
It's not a call you see called that often anymore.
No, it's not. Carterville, if they hang on to win this, they'll play tomorrow night at 7, and they're going to play the winner of Fairfield, who's the #1 team and the #1 seed in the tournament. They're going to take on Carterville.
But when you in part are causing 17 turnovers, you should have more than 17 points. Carterville's missed some shots this second quarter. They've only attempted 4 field goals.
Connor Hawkins is in the game. Carson Pearson, Dylan Moore, now to Garby, back to Moore. Steps inside the arc. Now they work it around to Hawkins. He's going to fire from the left corner. Too strong. Garby the rebound. Nice board to Hawkins. To Pearson. Down low. The ball off the hands of Austin Garby. Can't handle it. Turnover on the Lions.
They have 10. Yeah, Hawkins just can't find the range today. He's not afraid to put it up when he's in there. He just hasn't been able to find the range yet.
Minute 57 remaining. Game following ours will be Fairfield and Carrier Mills. Carterville will have the winner of that if they hang on in this one. Connor Hawkins, nice job defensively up top by Hawk Jr. Driving the lane, right-hand layup is good by Johnny Johnson, his first points of the game. And it's a 7-point lead now. 17-10. Eli Downen, the little floater down the lane is good from Downen. He's got 9. He's got 4 here in the second quarter. They try to get the pass to Johnson. It's a turnover. Hardin County. Quickly the other way. Ball's tipped around. Carterville turns it over. 7 here in the second quarter. 19-10, under a minute to go. Whistle. Turn the ball over.
Carrying the ball, which, yeah, he did. But that's a call that you could almost call every time down the floor if you wanted.
Yep.
Now, maybe it was a little exaggerated. Maybe it was overdone a little bit, but Carterville needs to take advantage of that.
That was one of the things I know coming into the season that the officials were really talking that they were going to be a point of emphasis this year. Haven't seen it, like you said, haven't seen it called a whole lot.
No.
But we have a whistle and a timeout. I think it's taken by Shane Hawkins. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break as well. 19-10, 9-point lead for the Lions on News Radio WJPF. Nineteen to 10, Carterville Lions, the 9-point lead at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. The number 8 seed, the Lions, coming into the tournament. Carterville with the 4-6 record, 2-1 in conference, but going to be playing some teams that won't see all year. I like that.
That's why you play in tournaments like this, whether it's, you know, teams that are smaller or even teams that are bigger and better. It's just going to make you a better team, especially when you play Carterville to get into this.
Dylan Moore charged with a foul. 31 seconds remaining. And I know that probably this next week, the West Frankfort Midwinter Classic bracket will be coming out as Hardin County travels once again. I've got them for 9 here in the second quarter.
I've got them for 20 overall. Here's the thing, Dave. Hardin County has 20 turnovers in this game already. Carterville's only up by 9. And
they should be up by 20 plus.
Yeah, exactly, 20 plus.
You'd like to always see your points off turnovers double, because if you get the turnover, you want to take it down and get the bucket.
Well, Carterville also has 7 offensive rebounds. They haven't done much with those. They haven't done much with the 20 turnovers.
Chance to score here going into the half. They're going to hold for the final shot. Bryce Anderson checks with Coach Shane Hawkins. Connor Hawkins to Anderson to Hawkins.